Welcome back to episode 6 of Hold That Thought. I'm your host, Demitra Carter, and join with me today. I mentioned this before in last episode. We have Miss Tia Jones joining us. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
I'm so happy you're here. You've been doing all the things.
Girl, I've been living life. I've been doing a lot. Thank you for having me, though. I appreciate it.
How is it? How's Austin treating you? You're back in town.
I'm back in town. Austin has been great. I mean, since I moved here, I just feel like it's just been a bunch of positivity and things like that. So I really like Austin. It's real green here. There's a lot of activities to do. The food's good. So yeah, I like Austin.
I love it. This is basically your city now. Yeah.
I'm
like, you know more things than me about Austin.
I think I might know where all the food spots at. So if
No,
you want to go eat, we could go eat.
I just found a soul food spot. It's in Pflugerville, though. Things like Whip Your Soul. I should probably know.
Whip My Soul?
Whip My Soul, yes.
Mm-hmm. I have yet to have had that, though.
It's good.
I keep hearing that. Like, my teammates are raving about it. So I'm going to have to go check it out.
Yeah, I love this. Now, when you came in, your hair, I was like, your hair is tea.
Thank you.
And then you told me that you did it.
Yes, I did it.
And then after that, you were like, I actually do a lot of people's hair.
I mean, not a lot, but like my friends or my teammates. So like some of my teammates, I'll do their hair, or like my friends. It's really like they come to me, like they don't really want to ask. I feel like 'cause I'm not an actual hairstylist, but like, girl, what you looking for? Let's look it up on YouTube. We can figure it out.
Yeah.
And like, I'm gonna lay it down, make sure it look cute.
I love it. Because you're from Atlanta.
I'm from New Orleans. But
okay.
I grew up in Atlanta.
Okay.
And my sister's a hairstylist as well. And then obviously, in Atlanta, there's so many like hairstylists and stuff like that. But really, when my sister went to college, I had to learn to do my own hair because I could not be running around.
And it looks good.
Thank you.
Yes. No, I'm a fan. I need some lessons. I need to learn how to braid a little bit. Thank you. I love it. Now, take me through training. I know you had an injury, and now we're back. We're training. I see you on social media, but your PT, what's that lifestyle look like coming back from injury?
So, honestly, the PT part is definitely slow because an Achilles rupture is obviously very different than an ACL that I had previous year. The ACL was a breeze, but this Achilles is just a lot more tedious. You have to be a lot more careful. And I just think that I was just trying to just, as a whole, do this one the right way. Like, I'm not going to be rushing to come back for anything. It's going to be in God's hands. Like, not saying that I don't want to run this year, but I definitely feel like we're not going to force it because, glooming in the distance is what Worlds and then the next Olympics. So we need to make sure that we are 100% for those next 2 years to come. But as far as physical therapy, I've been doing great. I've been progressing. We're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
So everything on my part that needs to do, we're thumbs up.
Okay. I love this. And then what is that typical, I've never ruptured my Achilles. What does that process look like? What's the timeline? Is there a timeline? Is everybody different? What's that like?
I think it's very tricky because I think it goes off of, for one, genetics, how fast you do recover. For two, the surgeon that you go to, because depending on what technique they use when they are repairing your rupture, like that plays a part in the recovery. Yeah. So it can be prolonged, it can be shortened, but really primarily like whenever your doctors are telling you to do certain things on certain times or days. So when I tore my Achilles, I had to get into a cast, and I was into a cast for a little bit, and then as soon as you took the cast off, you have to put in the boot. And then when you start walking, it's so tedious. When you start walking, it's only like 10% of your body weight. Then like every so often, every few days, it goes up by 10% until I'm walking at 100%. Then after that, you take the boot off and you have to walk in a regular shoe with the heel lift. Same thing. And then take out the heel lift eventually. It's just very tedious. So it's like you have to be aware of your body and, just make sure you have everything under control. So yeah, but as far as that physical therapy, everything's going in the right direction.
Okay, I love this. Now, one thing that I want to talk about, because I feel like when people say Tia Jones, they forget that you didn't you didn't run in college. Like you was like that in high school and then went pro. And I think a lot of times people look at like these new people coming up, like your Cooper Luckenhouses, people who like skip college and they're like, oh my God, like what's going to happen? Yeah. But you did that and you're still fast. Yeah. So tell me, this is like a throwback. But like for the people out there now that are like going high school straight to pro, was it easy? Was it hard? And how'd you come to that decision?
I will say that there were only a handful of us ever in history to go pro out of college within track and field. And I was fortunate enough to be one of like 3 or 5 at the time. I know the young lady before me that went pro out of high school was Candace Hill, and we're both from Georgia, and I was right behind her. But as far as I've been running track since I was like 8 years old, and I remember just when I first started, just always being the best. And yeah, what was your question again?
I feel like Noah Lyles. Like
Mm-hmm.
people see Noah Lyles, they're like, he never like went to college. Like he never got like an NCAA title type thing. Because you didn't go to college, right?
No,
Yeah.
I did not go to college.
Yeah.
Pro out of high school, straight out of high school.
And so I'm like, what was that experience like to go straight from high school to being professional? Because like Sadie McLaughlin was like, she went to college, but her first team, she was still in high school.
Right.
And she was like, it really set into her when she like stepped on the track. She was like, oh, y'all got bills to pay. Like this isn't for fun anymore.
This is different.
So I'm curious, did you have a moment like that where you were like, oh, this isn't high school?
I would say for me, going pro out of high school was, in the beginning, it was pretty still normal because my father was my coach all of my life. My father was my coach up until the point where I went pro. He's the reason why I went, pro out of high school and everything like that. So I remember originally I was supposed to sign with a company I can't say, but I was supposed to sign with a different company.
Drop the name. I'm kidding.
I was supposed to sign with someone else when I was 16 because when I was a sophomore. No, I was in 8th grade, like the summer of 8th grade going into my freshman year is when I went sub 13 for the first time, and I won the field, and like that 1284, like, that's really got my attention. So that's at that point is when we, decided to, start talking about things to go professional. But for me, the transition wasn't very hard for me because my father was my coach. So other people can have, different perspectives and stuff like that because they, immediately go train with a different coach. So it's a completely different environment. I was still at home. I still was with my parents. The only difference is I was down the street living on my own. So,
oh wait, you went to live on your own too?
Yeah, girl. As soon as I graduated high school, because I went pro in high school. So I went pro my first semester of my senior year, but I really kept it under wraps because I don't like all of the, too much attention in the cloud. Like, if it comes positively, but I'm not exactly a boastful person. So like a lot of people at the school didn't know, like they heard, but like, people don't know the seriousness of what I had just done. Yeah. So it was like, I was just like, yeah, I went pro. It was like, you did? I was like, yeah. Whatever.
And you had your own place. I love this.
I had my own place. I went to the dealership. I went to Mercedes.
Wait, so what did you spend? Like, what was your first big purchase?
Probably a house and a car. Those were the two big purchases because I was like, I just wanted that stability and sustainability for me. And for me, it was just more so of like the next chapter in my life. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to navigate this? This is new for me. My parents have always been very much, in my life and like in decision making that I was trying to make, especially when I was younger. Yeah. So I think my parents just believed that I was going to make the right decisions, move in the right directions. Like I was mature enough to be able to handle, those tasks at hand.
Yeah. How old were you?
18.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll be telling everybody. I'm like, I bought a house and a car at the age of 18.
But I don't tell, no one knows that. No one knows that. No one knows that I had multiple properties and multiple vehicles and since I was young and I remember my first tour I went on to. So I used to go, well, you know how we travel overseas to run. So I remember my first tour, I went to Europe. They had me over there for like a month. I was so tired. But I was running in so many track meets back to back to back. But I just realized like I am such a competitor. I remember I was always getting like top 4, top 5. Like within the entirety of my career, I'm always in the top 5s, like of the race, There's only probably been a handful of times I had a really bad race. But I was just like, I don't like this. I'm not feeling this. I remember my agents and my parents at the time was like, Tia, like, you're in high school still. Like, I was in high school. So it was like high school. And then that summer is when I went overseas. So I never had like a real professional training, like it really was like off of high school training.
When did you graduate? Like, what's the timeline?
I graduated in like 2019.
And then when did you sign with
I signed
Adidas?
I signed in 2019, like the very beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was 18 turning 19.
Got you.
So yeah.
Okay. I love this. Okay. Now, you trained with a lot of people and you've also competed against a lot of people. This one was on social media a little bit, but it's about Masai's post. And I don't know if you saw her TikTok post, but she basically goes online and says, like, I might get a lot of pushback for this, but if I compete against you, I'm probably not cool with you. And then she goes on to say, like, there's like that's 95% of her competitors. She's like, why would I be cool with you if I got to beat you?
Yeah.
But y'all have a relationship. So one, I want to know, do you agree or disagree? And then two, what's y'all's relationship?
First things first, I would say that everyone, is entitled to have their own opinion about how they are psychologically preparing themselves for meet day or training or practice, you know? So who am I to say that her opinions on how she prepares herself for the meet is wrong or not? Personally, for me, when I step on a line, friend, mom, dad, brother, sister, it does not matter. Like when I step on a line, I'm going to execute. So it's like, I honestly think that it just depends on, you know, the mindset that you have, because track and field is a lot mental and psychologically. So for me, you know, I go out there. At the end of the day, I'm racing against myself and the clock. So I'm not thinking of no one like to the left or right of me per se as an individual. I'm thinking of it as a whole field. I'm trying to be number one. I'm not, you know, so it's just like, yeah. So I'm going to run, I'm going to do my part. And then at the end, if we're friends, I'm going to say, you know, hey girl, good job or whatever. But, you know, it's dogs on the line at the end of the day when we on that line, like nobody's talking to anyone. So yeah.
Okay, I love this. Do you, like, before races, are you like the type to talk to people? Like, what's your vibe?
No, I don't talk at all. Because for me, when I am going to a track meet or when I'm there, like, it's not friends or anything like that. You're not even thinking that. We're at work. Yeah. Okay, this is a job. And I'm here to do one thing and I'm here to leave. After that, if you want to get up with me, we want to eat or talk, that's fine. But before that, we about business. Yeah. So it's not no kiki and ha and like, you know, when we get to the line, because every single time we run, we running. Yeah. Every single time.
I love this. You don't have to name drop, but just out of curiosity, in the 100 hurdle group, is there anybody who's like a talker?
Like within, like when they call us to check in?
Like, I feel like I ran the 100, 200, and I'm a different breed for context. I wasn't buying houses and cars at 18. So my level is different, and Tripp's level is like different than me. Like, he don't play around with his competitors. But if you talk to me, I would typically talk, like in warm up. Yeah. I would say hi.
You would say hi? Honestly, I strive to be, you know, positive. Like, I'm not going to walk around like a chip on my shoulder. Like, oh, I'm not talking to any of y'all because, you know, I'm trying to, like, if someone speaks to me, I'll speak. But, you know, at the level that we're at, why are you talking to each other? We're about to run. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be like maybe the rookies that might come in or something like that. If it were to happen, no one really comes up to me and like says anything unless, like, you know, you're part of the team or, you know, whatever. So, but yeah, so
yeah, okay. I'm just curious.
I'm not out there just talking,
because there's some people I've heard that, like, and it's not in your group at all, but I heard are like annoying, like they just be talking for no reason.
There are some, but they don't talk to me.
So they know better.
They don't be coming up to me. I don't know. Like when I'm back there, I got my headphones on, I'm jamming. It's not even room for you to even come and approach me at that point, because I'm at work. Yeah. What are we talking about? Girl, I'm gonna see you when we cross the line. What are you talking about?
We got about 12 seconds.
Girl, we got 12. Yeah.
I love it. So what's on your playlist? Like, what gets you in the zone? Is it a genre? Is it artist? What is it?
Oh, for me, what gets me in the zone, I'm from New Orleans. I grew up in Atlanta. I listen to a lot of, you know, get you going music.
Got it.
So like what, Young Boy, Below, Huncho, Rallo, you know, those kind of artists. Yeah.
Okay, I love this.
Yeah.
All right. Now, staying on track and field, then we'll go off of track and field.
Okay.
But do you have a track and field hot take? Like, if you were to prop up your phone and be like, this is how I feel.
Yes, I do. Actually, I just feel like some track meets, they are holding us in the car room way too long. That is personally my hot take, because it's like within the time of us standing there around and like everyone's doing their shakeouts and trying to be prepared to go out there, like we could have been warming up some more or just relaxing, you know, because you know, warming up for too long isn't always very good for your body, especially like competition day. But I just feel like just having us sitting there, I just feel like that's my hot take. Like I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Like boom, we get in there, boom, get my bib number, boom, we lined up, boom, hit the track, okay, let's go. Like that's shoot the gun, we out. Like
let's get this show on the road.
Let's get on the road. I'm being here like, I'm a little anxious. I'm ready to run. Like, so that's just my hot take. I'm a little impatient sometimes, so I'll be ready to get it on the track and go.
No, I love this. Has there ever been a track meet like that?
That takes forever?
No, that went that quick.
Yeah, there's some that's like quick. I mean, you know. A 5 minute here or there. Okay. But like having us back there like an hour and a half before we run is crazy.
Okay. Yeah. This popped in my head and I didn't tell you this ahead of time. Have you I can't remember his name. Coyle Ray's man. Yeah, it's irrelevant, but he's like a DJ producer. You know his name. They have a show. They do like this podcast. You shouldn't watch it, for the record.
Okay.
But I saw a clip And I wish I remembered his name, but they said there was this clip, and it was about around Valentine's Day, so we're far removed from it. But he asked her, he was like, "What's the best Valentine's Day gift you got?" And she goes on to say, like, "Oh, I've never been in a relationship Valentine's Day. Like, we always break up by the time it gets to it." I wouldn't watch it.
Oh no!
'Cause why would he ask her that? My question for you, and I'm down to answer too if you want, but what's the best Valentine's Day gift you got? And it could be simple.
The best?
Yeah. Or your favorite. Not even the best. Well, something that meant the most to you. It could be a handwritten letter for all I care.
I would say a handwritten letter and then a vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's not a vehicle, but I'm a flowers girl. So
flowers.
I got
love flowers.
a ton of flowers. Like you could give me like 100. I'm like,
flowers.
oh my God.
That. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like that with like handwritten letters.
Okay.
Like, like just reading it, popping it up in like.
So words of affirmations, your vibe. Okay.
Absolutely. It's a vibe for me because I like to know.
Okay, let me know. Trips, love languages, words affirmation. So let me know what I should be.
Oh, I got you. I'm going to tell you what to say, how to say it.
I'm like, these are my feelings. How can I put it on paper?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Now, my final thing, and then I'm going to get you out of here, but we're going to play a little game called Bare Minimum or Princess Treatment.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you options, and you let me know. Give a little explanation. That's all I need.
Okay, I got you.
All right. All right, first one, opening the car door.
Bare minimum.
Buying flowers.
Bare minimum.
Writing a love letter.
Princess treatment.
Buying a Birkin.
Princess treatment.
Paying for nails.
Are we talking about as a whole or like in relationships, like strong relationships or like?
You tell me, like, is it bare minimum? Because I feel you.
I feel like it can go either way because it's like at the end of the day, when you have your own, you don't expect your man to pay for every single thing. Like I can pay for my own nails.
Yeah.
But like one day if he pays for my nails, it doesn't feel like princess treatment, because it's like, give and take. Like you buy me things, I buy you things. It's a relationship.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends. I honestly would say princess treatment.
No, I agree. Yeah. I like your explanation. Okay. I completely agree.
That's like I was trying to find because
I'm like, I can pay for this whether you're here or not.
Yeah.
All right. Sending a good morning text.
Bare minimum.
Okay. And then this one, it can go either way. Pumping your gas.
Bare minimum.
Okay, I agree.
Because why am I getting out the car to pump the gas?
It's such a man activity.
I feel like that's just a blue job.
Yeah, same with taking out the trash. That's
absolutely.
That's the one thing I hate about living alone. I'm like, this is like
I hate living alone. Like oh my God, I forgot the trash. I gotta wait till next week. I'm not used to taking out the trash.
It's such a ghetto experience.
It's very ghetto, and it stinks, and it's like bugs, and it's like no, I don't want to go outside and take the trash. Actually, I'm gonna call somebody else, like friend. My best friend Jessica. I'm like, you help me take the trash out. I'm scared.
That is so real. There was we live in Texas, obviously, so like lizards aren't a thing. There was like a little baby lizard that got in my like place.
You should have seen Jessica and I trying to trap. We've had 2 lizards come.
Wait,
from
how'd
the back.
y'all get them out?
Jessica got it for me. I couldn't.
Jessica's in the room.
I was like, best friend, help! It was green. There was one that was green, and it was one like had a little blue tail, but. Yeah, no.
I didn't know we had that here until it was in my home.
I didn't know either. I looked it up on TikTok and they were like, yeah, you might get a lizard here and there. A lizard? I called the exterminator so fast.
My sister's in Florida. I called her and I was panicking. I was like, I know y'all got these everywhere.
I know y'all got these everywhere. How do you get them? How do you get them?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she told me apparently, because she told me how to like get it out. It took like an hour of courage. I guess they can detach their tail.
What?
So she was like, be careful. She's like, make sure you get the body. Because like sometimes they could detach their tail and just be.
What? Don't tell me that.
I'm just letting you and Jessica know next time.
Oh no.
Good luck.
We going to your house.
I love this. All right.
I just don't like bugs and insects and things.
Same. I'm pretty solid most of the time. But that was the one time since I've been in Austin. I was like, what the hell is happening?
Ooh, that's actually really scary because it's like, what are you doing in my house? Go back outside.
And then my last question, I will get you out of here. What are you watching right now? What's on your YouTube, Hulu, Peacock? Where you at?
Right now I'm watching The Bridgertons on Netflix. I just finished watching It's What You Is. Is that what it's called? something like that. It was crazy though.
Okay.
Like, prepare yourself before you watch it. You're going to be very confused. Watch it with Trip, actually.
Okay, wait, what's it
It'll
called?
be very interesting. It's What You Is or something like
Okay.
that. It's on Netflix. And then other than that, I listen to music a lot. I love music, so I listen to a lot of music. I'm always on YouTube, playing music and stuff. But yeah.
I love this. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It's been so
Thank
much
you for
fun.
having me.
I love it. That is a wrap for this episode. I will see y'all next week. All of March, we're having all female guests, so make sure y'all tune in.
Love that.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.